Hello, it's Debbie from Create Pretty Things. I've got this gorgeous vase and it is a lot bigger than I expected. I had ordered it online for pickup, and when I picked it up, I was really pretty amazed at how big it is. Anyway, I want to put some type of tree in here, and I'm going to put this. And as you can see, if I put it in, I would lose a lot of my tree because it is so large. So I need to take up some space in my vase, and I'm going to do it by using a pickle jar in the center and a little vase from Dollar Tree over the top, so that'll raise it quite a bit. And then, to prevent it from moving around in there, I am going to stuff it full of grocery bags. Grocery bags from Target, from Walmart, from the grocery store, anywhere that you shop, where they give you these plastic bags. That's what I'm going to stuff it with, just to prevent it from moving around in the bottom of the jar, and to pad that glass from clinking. Okay, so I've got that in there, and it could probably use some more, but I figured I have styrofoam pieces. And so I'm going to pad this with some styrofoam pieces. I've got a bunch, and I'm just going to try to put them on the sides. These are the smaller ones. And as you know, styrofoam can be a little dusty, so I'm just going to place them on the sides. That will further prevent it from moving around, and it will also give me something to secure my stems with. So I'm going to add some floral stems to this. Put them on the side. Try to get it to lay straight. Okay. Crunch a little bit. There we go. So this is what it looks like inside right now. Okay. So this is my beautiful little tree, and it's one of these Real Touch type trees. I love the feel of it. They are rubbery and they move nicely, and all you have to do is kind of bend them out to get them to stay. Now this is still kind of wobbly, so I might add a little bit more foam along the sides. I think I'm going to cut these down. So I cut it down a little bit here. And I'm going to stuff it down wherever I can fit a foam piece. Okay, stuff it down. And then I've got a larger block here. I'm going to cut it. Put it in the side. I'm just going to try and straighten it up a little bit and do a much smaller piece for this side. Okay, I think I've got it now. And I really don't want the foam to show, and I don't think it will once I get my branches in. These are the branches I have, and they are also like the real life feel, but they've got some berries in them. So I am just going to go ahead and press these into the foam here and there. This one looks like it's going to show, so I'm going to try and push it down. Okay, and I've got 10 of these little stems. So this one, you can fluff these as well, and just kind of turn it as you go. And we'll see how many of these we need, or if we need to change the placement. This is the first time I've ever used this little knife. It's something I got from Dollar Tree, and it's specifically for cutting styrofoam, and it actually did work really well. So if you see those, they are worth $1.25. Okay, so I think I need something right here, and I've got one stem left. And I think it can go right here. So take a look at this. Doesn't that look gorgeous? I just love the pop of red. Okay, so now what I want to do is that I want to add a red ribbon around it. You can add any color, but this is a beautiful sour cream color vase, and I think it could use a little bit of color. In order to make my tails look kind of pretty, I'm just going to fold them in half and cut towards the selvage at an angle, and that'll give it that V look. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is tie this just like I'm tying my shoes. Okay, so I'm just going to tie it around, and then I'm going to make a loop. This ribbon isn't, it's two-sided, so it doesn't really matter how you wrap it around, which sometimes it does, but this one's not going to matter. So I'm just going to go ahead and straighten up this little centerpiece, pull my tail down, and I could have made this a little more symmetrical as far as the long tails, but I think that looks pretty good. So this is my finished arrangement. I think it looks adorable. What do you guys think? Give it a heart if you love it. I think it's simple. It's big though, but I think it'll be great for my displays for the holidays. I hope you'll give it a try. Thanks. Bye.